Hi, Scorpio. How are you? Welcome to your December 2021 horoscope. My name is Julene, and welcome to my channel. So, Scorpio, let's talk about what's going on in Sagittarius season for you. The sun in Sagittarius is lighting up your second house of earned income and values. Mercury has been in your second house with the sun for most of the month until today, and now it's moving into Capricorn. But during the first part of the month and last month, Mercury was in your second house along with the sun. And so Sagittarius energy is very smart. It's very confident. It wants to move things forward and expand them. So you may have been working on your financial situation and planning for the long term. You could feel very good about that. You could also feel a little bit chaotic, and your thoughts might be kind of all over the place. You know, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? But now that Mercury is moving into the third house, you can start talking about that and moving it forward because, along with the energy that is already in your third house, which is Pluto. So Pluto's been transiting your third house for a while, and that's a deep, powerful energy that can create and transform things in a permanent way. So those are big, big changes, and that is in the house of the mind and communications. So you have probably been taking your communication and your thought processes and the things that you want to learn very seriously and wanting to move those into a different direction. So, Mercury coming in out of your house of finances and earned income, now you're ready to start uh, talking about that, communicating that out, bringing that Mercury energy into the Pluto energy and creating something very, very powerful. And stable in Capricorn. So Venus has also joined Pluto in Capricorn, and it is now conjunct, and it will stay there in Capricorn until March. But in between that time, it goes retrograde. So on December the 19th, which is Sunday, Venus will go retrograde. So that means it sort of rolls things back. Venus is an energy that talks and thinks about what you find valuable. So, love and money is those are highlighted. Those are valuable things in our lives. So that Pluto energy will pull in those things, the love and the money, those issues that you want to talk about in the third house of communication, will bring those things in. So while Venus is in retrograde in your third house of communication, what you're thinking about and what you're talking about is not superficial. You're looking to get down underneath the surface, and you want to really uncover and talk about things that are transformational, that are very, very important to you. Uh, Venus is going to be retrograding. And so when Venus rolls backwards, it's a good time during that retrograde to actually review what's going on. Think about the conversations you've had with people. Think about the thoughts that are going through your mind, and review them. But don't maybe just wait to take action. See how that shakes out because you might go a little bit back and forth. I know that it seems like a long time to wait for March, but it's a good idea to wait and see where that lands so that you know exactly what is going to stand the test of time for you in that area. Mars has been transiting your first house, so that is you, Scorpio, on the move, making plans, maybe not talking about those things, so they may not be noticeable to everybody. The people, it's in your first house is the way people see you, but they might notice something different, but chances are you are not revealing exactly what that is. As Mars moves into your second house, then you'll start to take some action based on what you value, what is meaningful to you, what makes you feel comfortable, and what will provide you security. So Mars going into that house for you, that will give you a sort of a little punch to take what you've been working on inside yourself and start to move it forward. Neptune has also come out of retrograde this month, December, after a long, is coming out of retrograde and going direct. So it's been in a long retrograde since the summer, since June. And, Neptune is the planet of spirituality and dreams. Can also be the planet of illusions and confusion. So, and it's also, it rules healing. So Neptune has been transiting your fifth house, which is the house of pleasure and the house of romance. It's the house of your children, your creativity. So you may have been a little confused or a little bit delayed in understanding or trying to figure out what it is that you want to do creatively. It may have become very important to you that you find a creative expression, but you've been a little confused about what that is. You also might have found, that you've had some healing to do, with your children, or that you found there were some issues in terms of your health for your children. You could have, with Neptune in the house of socializing and romance, Neptune also rules alcohol and things like that. So, hopefully you didn't start any romantic relationships and try to take them further until Neptune came out of retrograde, because that might have been a little confusing. And you may find once that starts moving forward that may not be what you want. And, the inverse of that would be, if you met somebody and you really thought that you were moving somewhere and it was a romantic relationship that you were wanting to take to another level, you might find out all of a sudden that what you thought it was, in fact, was not. So, however that works out, Neptune creates healing. It gives you that little touch of whatever it is that you've gone through. You can get through it, so it can raise you up beyond the actual physical experience and provide some healing and some spiritual elevation. So hopefully now that it's moving direct, you'll be able to see a little more clear. The fog will lift. You won't feel so confused. If you've had some issues with your children, that will start to resolve itself, or you'll at least be able to see a path forward. And as well as, or likewise with the other issues in that house that you might have been dealing with, romantic interests, or your creativity, you might be able to move forward in a creative endeavor that actually is of a spiritual nature, which is probably what you were looking for and just not sure exactly what that was going to be. So that's moving forward, and that's an absolutely beautiful energy to start sorting out and finding a path forward towards. Those are the highlights, Scorpio, for the month of December. That's what you can look forward to. Hopefully that resonates with some of your experience. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you again in January to see what's going on at the beginning of the year for you. And in the meantime, have a very happy holiday season, and I'll talk to you soon.